stream up here real quick. Cool. All right. Let's do it. What is it? What could it be? Oh, this will work. Probably still gonna make a mess, but oh well. I'm not sure exactly. Oh yeah, it's all gonna come out. What is it? Hey. What is this? There's other stuff in there too. Check it out. What is it? What is that? Alright, that's it. Alright. Man. It's unboxed. So what is this thing, you guys? What is it? Tweak that a little better. That's good. All right. I am doing good. I've been pretty busy, and I haven't been doing much live stream stuff. I've been focusing in different areas, doing my songbook playlist on here. I'm busy with that. But here lately, when I paint, I'm more or less really getting back into like just doing it and not doing it so much to have something to stream or record or any of that. Like trying to get back to basics. My little cutter. So, any guesses as to what this is? Anybody? Anybody? not Lego. No sir. Okay, so here's something else that I bought. Can anybody tell me what this might be? Very cool. Awesome. Not exactly sure what this is. Nope. Alright. What the heck is this? Just a very heavy duty piece of steel, it appears. Always good to have, I guess. I don't really know. Thingamajig for sure, huh? Alright, well, let me get out of here. Get a better look at it. What is it? You tell me. It says here, warning, hot. Do not touch. Cat is attacking my shoestrings down here. There's no instructions or explanation or anything like. It says you may smoke slightly the first time, so start outdoors. Anybody know what this is? It is not a melter, no. So I'm kind of confused about this. Like, where exactly does this go? Does it go in there? Does it go under the vent or something? Like, I'm gonna have to look up some videos or something to figure this out. So let's talk glass for a second here. Here's my latest glass creation. My hands are so dry and cracked, sorry. I'm gonna gross anybody out. Anyway, these beads, like especially the ones on the right with many colors, they take a long time to do. The way, sorry, clean off the lens a little. The way that I've been doing beads, like the entire time that I've done it, if you're doing multiple colors like that, especially like the one bead had 5 colors, the other one had 6 or 7 different rods that I used. And the way that I do it now, I sit right here. You always wear eye protection by way of lens. It's I want to say neodymium or something like that, I think is the word. But this will filter out the flash from the flame hitting the glass. So all you see with these on is the actual glass and what's happening to it. So you take, from step 1, you have a steel rod, which is called a mandrel, and you take it and dip it into bead release solution, and then you cure that or dry it in the flame just for a few seconds it takes to get it ready to go, like this one is. Just a powdery little coating and just something between steel and glass. So after you do the bead and it cools, you can rinse that away and it just pulls right off the end of the steel because there's that little micro thin barrier between the two. So when you're working with these glass rods, you can't just take them and stick them into the flame and try to melt them because they'll shatter. They're cold, like it's glass. You have to heat it up slowly. So doing a bead with 3, 4, 5 colors, you know, all these colors, every rod that you go to is cold, so you have to take the time to slowly bring it into the flame little by little and heat it up all the way, and then you can wait for it to melt, and then you can work with it. So it's a very lengthy, time-consuming process. Now, once you get, and you grab the rods, you just hold the rod and move it in and out of the flame like that until it heats up, and then once you work with it, you just rolling it back and forth like that in the flame. And then you can just let it, that's why I have this diamond plate down here. You just roll it a little bit and it forms a tip again, and then you can just sit it in the rest to let it cool. Now, when you get down to nothing, it can start to get hot and you can't really work with these anymore, and you're left with a bunch of these and you're kind of done. And that's the other thing that I got tonight. Let me get this out of here. This little tool is pretty amazing. Let me see if you guys will stay up there. There. This thing will hold these little rods. So something like this, I can put in here, tighten it down a little bit, and it's good to go. How cool is that? That is awesome. I have here somewhere, actually, yeah, right here, for example, many of these old rods that I've already made tons of beads out of, but once it gets down to a certain point, you can't hold it anymore. You're done. So yeah, I'll be able to use all of these again. Really cool. Really cool. You know, that's why you keep stuff like this when you work with glass, because once you have the proper tools and a kiln and all that type of stuff. Oh, you know what I just realized that means? I've got clear here, which is a color that I've been out of, or the lack of a color that I've been out of for a long time. Now I've got quite a bit of it again to use. Sweet. Okay, so back to the box in here. Say, okay, I got these. That's the ones I used. Pablo! Put you back in your little holder here. Alright. So, where is it? This bead that I did the other night, I used these colors. And it took a long time. It took like 40, probably 50 minutes, something like that, to do. Because I had to take these rods and one by one bring them into the flame, very slowly rolling them. You roll and twist it each time. So it heats this side, you twist it. It heats this side, you twist it, and so on. You constantly move when you work with glass. So you take each color and you wave it in the flame forever, for a minute. And then it's hot enough to withstand the flame fully, and you just leave it there. And you can work with it from then on. Now this, Kitty, come on. Go that way. Go that way. Go this way. Go that way. This handy dandy thing heats to, I believe, 800 degrees. And I'll take my appropriate ends that have already been worked, and I can put them in this thing. Voila. Oh, that is nice. Yeah, cool. Perfect. Wow. This is going to save so much time. So a bead like this that took me 45 minutes to do in the past, I can probably do in like less than 10 minutes now, theoretically. It's definitely going to be a much, much faster process with this. Very cool. Alright, but yeah, this is called an annealer, is the name of it, the technical name of it. I've been telling people it's like a little mini kiln, or like a hot box. So yeah, this is really cool. I can't wait. Alright, we're done with this stream. I'm gonna hang out Pablo a little bit. You wanna show him your trick, dude? This is the Pablo Jumperoo show. You gonna get it? He's not performing under pressure. What are you doing?
Okay. He doesn't feel like jumping tonight, apparently. Weirdo. Oh, now you want to jump. All right, it's not happening. I'm gonna get off here. So yeah, how cool is this thing? My new annealer. I'm gonna go anneal stuff. All right, thanks for watching, gang. I'm gonna go. So you guys can watch Mark Von Jones. He's probably ready. Right? Let's send everybody over there. That's what we do around here. We send people to other people's streams when we're done with them, like used tissues. To be discarded. All right, I'll see you guys in the stream. Later.